Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community, help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Providing in-depth audio, video, and written coverage of high school and small college sports across Western Pennsylvania. The YDL Sports Network. If you love sports, this is the place to be.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to John M. Neese Memorial Gymnasium at Eisenhower High School for the opening night of the CRS Tip-Off Classic Basketball Tournament featuring both county boys teams. The Warren boys will be in action here at 6 o'clock against Iroquois, with the Eisenhower boys to face Clarion-Limestone in the finale about 15 minutes after the completion of the first game. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza here with you from Eisenhower, ready to start off the 2025-26 basketball season. This is the Casella pregame show. Fans are an essential part of any team. Visit Casella.com to join our team today. Casella, our people, your team. Today's stream is powered by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection, oilcountrycrates.com. And this is the Warren Tire Center drive to the game. The Warren Tire Center makes sure you get to the game in comfort. WarrenTireCenter.com. As I said, Alan Siebert here with you and Lou Vizza joining me on color tonight. And we have the opening contest, which will feature the Warren Dragons against the Iroquois Braves. The Dragons, a 4A team, taking on the Class 3A Braves here tonight. The Dragons are, as I said, in Class 4A. They compete in Region 5 along with Seneca, Corry, Titusville, Franklin, Oil City, Conneaut, and Fort LaBeouf. Dragons had a strong season a year ago, finished 17-5. Season ended in disappointment, however, in the opening round of the District 10 playoffs, where they fell to Oil City. The Dragons did lose 4 seniors to graduation last year, including Chase Sittler and his 12.4 points per game, as well as Layden Watterson's 9.7 points a game. But there's plenty of talent coming back for the Warren Dragons this year. Leading returning scorer is senior Logan Chrissy. He led the team overall with 15 points per game a year ago. Also scoring and averaging in double figures last year was Lucas Thrift, the senior, and also Jacob McMeans, who is a senior as well, and his 7.6 points per game are back. Another addition for the Dragons this year is senior David Manning. Manning scored 14 points a game last year for the Youngsville Eagles and chose to come to play at Warren here for his senior season. So he's a key addition, brings height and some good experience underneath the hoop to the Dragons lineup. Opposing them tonight is the Iroquois Braves. As I said, Iroquois is a Class 3A team competing in Region 6 with Northwestern, Harbor Creek, General McLean, Girard, Northeast, and Fairview. The Braves completed, or actually finished 10-14 a season ago. They ultimately fell to Mercer 56-45 in the D10 Class 3A semifinals. Biggest offseason loss for the Braves was third leading scorer Kajon Howard, who scored 10.2 points per game. Their top 2 scoring threats are back this season, as junior Roman Caporal and senior Kellen Burrows are back in the fold. Both averaged just over 13 points per game for the Braves a season ago. The Braves, and they're coached by head coach Ron Paisley. They are the only team in this field that has already started their season. The Braves fell to the Sharon Tigers 56-36 earlier this week, and that was their season opener. So I pretty much just gave you the Howard Hanna, or rather the WCCBI players to watch. Find out what the Chamber Advantage is all about at WCCBI.org. Move on now to the Howard Hanna Professional Keys to the Game. Howard Hanna Professionals can help you get the keys to a new home. Call 814-726-2000 or visit howardhannaprofessionals.com. And Lou, you know, I think we talked about the same thing in football. Season openers, it's always hard to gauge. I mean, there's a lot of numbers, there's a lot of things that, but we don't know the ins and outs. We don't know who's starting yet. We don't know what kind of offense and defense they're going to run. So it'll be a learning experience for everybody here at this tip-off tournament.
Yeah, they've got some. I mean, Warren's got a big roster. I mean, there's probably 5, 10, probably 15 kids out there. They're probably dressed in the JVs too. So hopefully they may get, try to get them all some playing time. But it's going to be like I say, it's new. So no matter what, even if you got 5 guys coming back, it's still new. And I got to see the Warren last year when I did the games, with Lily and but to see some of these other teams, to see boys, it's a lot different. So it's and then playing in in the tip-off tournaments, these things are. I mean, everybody's got them, and it's good. It's good exposure. It gets you. It's a glorified scrimmage. But it's really good to have them. And unfortunately, I think they're expecting a nice crowd here tonight. They have so far. I mean, I'm sure they'll get a lot more in when with the second game with Eisenhower playing. But there's a good crowd. A lot of people from Warren are here sitting behind their bench, and so we'll see. We'll see who can. Who does what and when they do it.
Yeah, and I know it's kind of an unspoken thing, but I know there's a lot of people in this building and in this county hoping that Warren and Eisenhower take care of business tonight with the consolidation of the schools, just 2 schools left, and a mix of Youngsville and Sheffield kids at each school. It's a very tantalizing option to maybe have an Eisenhower Warren final tomorrow night. But again, that starts with winning tonight here in the opening round of the CRS Tip-Off Classic. So we'll squeeze in a commercial break. We got about 5 minutes until starting lineups, and when we return, we'll take a look at those starting lineups and get you ready for the opening game. It's the Warren Dragons and the Iroquois Braves in the opening round of the CRS Tip-Off Classic here on the YDL Sports Network.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Discover radiant beauty with Healing Beauty by KJ. Our natural, cruelty-free skincare line harnesses the power of nature to nourish and rejuvenate your skin. From hydrating serums to soothing creams, find your perfect routine. Shop now at shophealingbeauty.com for exclusive offers and free shipping on orders over $50. Healing Beauty by KJ. Glow naturally. Shine beautifully.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
And welcome back to John M. Neese Memorial Gymnasium and the opening night of the CRS Tip-Off Classic featuring both the Warren Dragons and the Eisenhower Knights. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza here with you, ready to bring you the first game. About a minute until starting lineup introductions. This will welcome you in here to the AGI Industries Storage Containers broadcast booth. AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental. A reminder tonight that your view of the court tonight is brought to you by Venango County. There is always something to see and do in Venango County. VenangoCountyPAs.gov. Shout out to our camera person tonight, 11-year-old prodigy Nova Swab, running the camera with her incredible braids, taking time out of her busy schedule to help out her favorite stepdad. So... Reminder tonight that the Rouse scoreboard is powered by Seneca Generation. Our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Rouse. Rouse is caring for generations. Visit rouse.org to find out more. And our board is powered by Seneca Generation. Seneca Generation, powering your home, powering our community. Pause briefly for the national anthem and be back with starting lineups and your opening tip for Warren versus Iroquois.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rugged red land, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
All right, welcome back in. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza here at Eisenhower High School. Just about time for starting lineups to kick off tonight's opener between the Warren Dragons and the Iroquois Braves. So starting for the Iroquois Braves, sophomore, number 1, Aiden Satterfield. Number 3, senior Chase Lopez.
Number 12, junior Jesse Brown.
Number 12, junior Jesse Brown.
Number 22, a senior Cole Bennett.
Number 22, a senior Cole Bennett.
Number 35.
And number 35, a senior Kellen Burrows.
Coached by Ron Paisley, Alex Butcher, Rich Reagan, and Derek Clark.
So that will be the starting 5, Satterfield, Lopez, Brown, Bennett, and Burrows for Iroquois. Now for the Warren Dragons, senior number 5, Logan Chrissy. Senior number 13, Jacob McMeans.
Number 20, a senior Alan Eaton.
Senior number 20, Alan Eaton.
Number 21, a junior Max Spiegel.
Number 21, a junior Max Spiegel.
And number 35, a senior Tage Wyman.
And number 35, a senior Tage Wyman. Longtime Warren coach Jeff Burdine at the helm for another season. And we are just about ready for tip-off and the start of the Elwood National Forge first quarter. It's never too soon nor too late to set another goal or dream another dream. If now is the time for you, Elwood National Forge can help. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance at start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com. We're just about set to get underway here. A reminder, today's game is also being brought to you in part by the Lander Hope Clinic. Medical care for your whole family. Call 814-593-0011 or visit Lander Hope Clinic to request an appointment. So it will be number 21, Max Spiegel, and number 35, Kellen Burrows, meeting at the half-court line, and the tip's taken down. Chrissy is going to control the ball, and Warren will have its first possession of the season here on the Eisenhower Knights home court. McMeans passes over to Chrissy. Chrissy finds Eaton in the corner, and he'll dribble out as Iroquois plays some tough man-to-man, traps him down in the corner. Patience here shown by the Warren team. McMeans, first shot of the year, rims out. Battle for the rebound. And Spiegel's going to come away with it. Good hustle by the Warren junior. Eaton goes baseline, and there's going to be an early foul call here on Iroquois' Cole Bennett. So almost 40 seconds in possession here. I know, Lou, one thing that they, big news in high school basketball, at least for Pennsylvania here, will be in a couple of years here, they are going to put in the shot clock. So change is coming, but for now, we still will have the benefit of these long possessions as they work for a shot. And ultimately, this possession will be an empty one as Bennett comes away with the steal for the Braves. Lopez across half court. Bennett wants to go baseline, puts up a floater off the glass, no good. Rebound by Spiegel, and Warren's on the run. Chrissy to Eaton. Eaton for three. And that one, just like the first shot of the game, rims in and out. Another opportunity for McMeans. This one back iron, no good. Rebound to Wyman. Chrissy drives to the center, kicks out to McMeans. Warren's going to keep shooting, and McMeans finally, that pays off. The persistence pays off, and McMeans has the first shot of this season. Little backcourt pressure here by the Braves, or rather by the Dragons. Out of bounds, possession will stay with Iroquois, so persistence paid off there, Lou, for the Dragons. Got some open looks at the basket, and McMeans finally came through and broke the scoreless tie.
They're doing well on the offensive boards. They've kept the ball alive, so they've gotten like 2 and 3 shots at their end of the floor. So it's offensive rebounding could be a key here tonight.
Burrows puts up a three, tallest player on the court, rims out, and Warren comes down looking to extend on this early three-point lead. Chrissy's got a three-point shot, rims off. Wyman with the board, but a nice play there by Aiden Satterfield to knock it away. Good hustle by the sophomore for the Iroquois Braves. 5:41 left, opening quarter. Slow offensive start, just one basket in so far in the first 2.5 minutes. Dragons lead 3-0. McMeans thinks about another one. This one in and out as well, rebounded by Burrows. Burrows with the pass to Bennett. Bennett wasn't quite ready for it. Able to recover, and the possession continues. Good defense there by Alan Eaton. One thing Warren does, and they've done it all of Jeff Burdine's career, really. They play good, tight defense on that end of the floor, and nothing different here in the first 3 minutes of this game. Chrissy to McMeans at the top, inside to Eaton, back outside to Chrissy, goes baseline. Little Euro step finds Wyman for an open three. That one no good, rebound by Bennett. So definitely a cold start shooting. Warren's had their opportunities, but only one make so far in the 3-0 lead. And good hands-on defense there. Number 21, Max Spiegel with the steal. Turns into another possession. And we're going to have our first tie-up here as the possession arrow will go to the Iroquois Braves. So a little bit of, I think, maybe what you expect in a season opener. Like you said, it's kind of a scrimmage because you don't get a ton of scrimmages, and seeing some of that, especially the rust on the offensive end in the first half of this first quarter.
Yeah, you got 5 new kids out there too playing together, and you're trying to get as much time together with them in the preseason, and that's what these tip-off tournaments are for, to get you ready for January.
Yep, can't replicate game action in practice no matter how hard you try. So midway point of the Elwood National Forge first quarter, Chase Lopez lets it fly. Front iron, no good. Iroquois still scoreless as we go to the second half of the opening quarter. Chrissy to the corner. Eaton fires away. Front iron, no good. Battle for the rebound. Eventually, Lopez is going to come away with it. Nice drive to the center, but rejected by Spiegel. Another 50-50 ball. Iroquois comes away with it. Satterfield with the drive and the pitch out to number 12, Jesse Brown. Burrows fighting with Wyman. That one won't fall. In nearly 5 minutes, the Braves still scoreless. But in that time, Warren only able to put up 3 points of their own. We've had more scoring in some of our football games we covered together, Lou. I suspect that will not be the case for long, though. Chrissy with the turnover there. Satterfield able to drive down, but can't make the layup. Good recovery there. Warren not making anything easy for the Braves. We're going to have some of our first substitutions of the night. Brady Chase, number 10. David Manning, 32, in for the Dragons. 2:56 left in the opening quarter. Tried to lob it inside to Burrows, but threw it right to Warren. Nice pass to a streaking Brady Chase. 2 points for the Dragons. And a quick timeout by Iroquois. It's a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. That's Ross Becker. So just a 30-second timeout from Iroquois, so we'll stay here. And, just hard to understate the defensive effort so far by the Dragons, making difficulty for the Braves and keeping them scoreless for over the first 5 minutes of this game.
Yeah, they really haven't. Their shot selection hasn't been that good. They've been contested, even on the ones that are reasonable to take. They've been contested. So Warren's playing some decent defense in the first 5 or 6 minutes here of the first quarter. So that's going to be good too, because that's the one thing you really can't, you really got to work on is the defense, and that has to come sooner than later.
Absolutely. I know if there's any gripe that Coach Burdine would have in the early on, it's probably keeping Iroquois off the board this long and still having just a 2-possession lead. But the offense tends to, much like football, the offense seems to come last. And right now, the defensive effort's been good enough for the Dragons. Kick violation on McMeans. Ball will stay with Iroquois. Bennett down in the post to Burrows, who works on Spiegel. Off the board, and the first points of the season for Iroquois on a nice turnaround off the glass by Kellen Burrows. Manning's first shot of the season rims out. Rebound attempt by Chase, but it bounces off of a Warren player right to Iroquois. And Iroquois will get another offensive opportunity here as we near the 2-minute mark of the opening quarter. Chrissy all over Lopez, pushing him back near the half-court line. And
Good
what a
defense.
job by Chrissy. Great defense.
Great defense.
Made a nice save of the ball, too, and Warren will get possession here. Looking to extend on this 3-point lead. And McMeans drives to the center. Caught some contact on the way. And second foul of this first quarter against the Braves. 1 minute and 44 seconds remaining in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Warren 5, Iroquois 2. Chrissy sets it up at the top, picked up by Satterfield. Chrissy finally going to drive, pull up jumper, floated it a bit, and scores. So last year's leading scorer, Logan Chrissy, makes his first bucket of the year, and the Warren leads back up to 5. Nice job by Jesse Brown for Iroquois. Kind of lulled him to sleep and fell back door.
Yeah, they threw a nice skip pass across court to the opposite baseline.
So a rare lapse there, and David Manning does what David Manning did a lot for Youngsville last year, knocking down threes. second three of the opening quarter for the Dragons, who now lead 10-4 with 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown will get another attempt. That one's no good. Rebounded by Brady Chase. Dragons pushing it up, leading by 6. McMeans has a three-pointer. That one's good, and Warren starting to catch fire. McMeans with his second three of the opening quarter, and the lead's as big as it's been all night. 9-point lead for the Warren Dragons. Making them take a lot of time in the backcourt. Iroquois finally does get it across. Seems like every offensive basket just ignites the defensive end for the Dragons. They try to finish this first quarter strong. Lopez on Chase, kicks it out to Bennett for three. Off the iron, no good, and that will bring the opening quarter to an end with the score. The Warren Dragons 13, the Iroquois Braves 4. We'll be back with the second quarter. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
And welcome back to Eisenhower High School and the opening round of the CRS Tip-Off Classic. Warren, some hot shooting threes in the opening quarter. Jacob McMeans hit a pair. David Manning had another. And the Dragons, Lou, have a 9-point lead heading to the Veriskety Holdings second quarter.
Yeah, the Warren defense, like I said before, is they've contested a lot of the shots and made them difficult for Iroquois to get them off. And even some of the shots that weren't just weren't dropping. So to hold the team just 4 points, of course, like you say, this is a first game. Well, no, this is their second game.
Yeah, Iroquois' second game. Yeah.
So they should have a little more on the.
They were held to just 36 points in the loss against Sharon.
Well,
Sharon's tough team. Logan Chrissy to the bucket, rims out. Satterfield comes down with the board, and Iroquois will hope to find its offensive groove here in the second quarter. First foul of the game called on Warren. And it's going to be Chrissy with the push. Iroquois ball underneath the hoop. Trailing by 9 early on here in the Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Nice defense again by Brady Chase. Manning comes away with the ball, and he'll bring it up the court. Gets it to Chrissy, rotates it around. Nice ball movement at the top of the key from the Dragons. Chrissy calls out a play. Now drives to the center, goes up strong, off the board and in and out. Burrows comes down with the rebound for the Braves. Let's see who wants to get a hot hand for Iroquois and try to nip away at this lead here in the second quarter. Good hands there by McMeans to come away with the steal. And he'll put in the layup. 8 points already in the opening quarter, or in the opening half for Jacob McMeans, already above his season average from a year ago. Satterfield kicks out to Lopez, but a good recovery by Chrissy on defense. .6:25 remaining in the opening half. Lopez kicks to the corner. No shot there for Brown. Manning able to make life difficult on Brown in the corner. And we will have a couple subs here for the Braves. Number 5, Cam May into the game, and number 24, Marcus Breiger. See their first action of the night. And the defensive, a little too aggressive on that one. Brady Chase is going to get called for the foul, but it's just an example of the type of defense that Warren plays. They are they'll suffocate you, and that's what they've done for the Braves so far. And we got a foul called here on number 24 for the Warren Dragons, Colin Sidarko. And now big changes here for the Dragons. Number 1, Lucas Thift into the game. Charlie Bloom into the game as well. Looks like number 33, Landon Wood. And number 20, Alan Eaton, also checks back in. Eaton had a chance at the steal. Nice save by Satterfield to keep the possession alive for Iroquois. And the bodies on the floor may change, but the defensive effort sure doesn't. Burrows, nice effort there. Get the tip in.
You got to box out.
Yeah, especially the tallest player on the floor. That might be the one you want to box out. So a couple buckets here in the first half for Burrows, and the lead's now 15-6 rather. Sorry. Alan Eaton with a drive attempt. And number 24 was Marcus Breider, tried to get over, but not in time. And Eaton's got his first bucket of the night and a chance for a three-point play. First free throw of the first half here. And Eaton puts it in, and the lead has swelled to 12 points, 18-6 with 5 minutes and 22 seconds remaining until halftime. Braves just haven't been able to get any consistent offense so far. Burrows has been their best weapon so far. I did notice, too, that the leading scorer, as I said in the pregame, Roman Caprol, haven't seen him on the court. Not sure if it's an injury or something that happened preseason maybe, but not. They are without him for this game at least. Number 33, Landon Wood, fires away a three. No good. Rebounded by Burrows. We'll get it to Satterfield, who pushes up for the Braves. Lopez guarded by 33, Landon Wood. Nice crossover, gets some space. Fires it up, but the shot's no good. Eaton and Satterfield battle for the rebound, and it eventually goes out off Eaton, and possession will stay with the Braves.
Warren's doing a good job again on defense. They're making Iroquois. They're not letting them inside the arc to set their offense.
And again, the inbound play making it hard. Charlie Bloom comes away with the steal, kicks to Thrift. Thrift tried to finesse it a little bit, went off the front iron, no good. Missed opportunity for the Dragons, and Iroquois pushes. Burrows to the center, and they'll give him the hoop and the harm there. Burrows has now scored 3 of Iroquois' 4 baskets in the first half. And he'll have a chance for the first 3-point play of his night if he can convert here with 4:12 left in the second quarter. That one no good, and there's a rare lapse in defense and for the Dragons there. Allowed Satterfield to come in and steal a possession for the Braves, and then Burrows makes him pay for it with the bucket, and that lead now down to 8, giving a little bit of momentum here to the Braves for the first time tonight. Really has felt like the Dragons have controlled play for the most part, but still the lead only at 8, getting late in the first half. So far from a blowout. Iroquois starting to play a little bit of the type of defense that the Dragons have been playing, and there's a bucket by 24, Colin Sidarko. Pushes that lead back to 10. 6 different Dragons have scored already, Lou. So, you know, they definitely don't have, they're not a 1 or 2 man team.
Right. Yeah, that's
spread
for
it
sure.
out well. And they're going to call a double dribble. They're going to say Burrows put it on his hip. And that is the one thing that the Braves, you know, we just said that the Dragons, 6 different players have scored. The Braves have really only been able to rely on Burrows for offensive output so far. So that pretty much accounts for the difference in the score at 20-10 with 3:07 left in the first half. Wyman and the starters look to be back in. Spiegel's got it underneath. Goes baseline. Satterfield holding on. Burrows comes away with the rebound. Satterfield trying to look for some space, but Chrissy not giving him much. Goes off his foot. Luckily goes right to his teammate Cam May. May to Lopez. Not a lot of movement for the Braves on the offensive end right now. May tries to create something, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Iroquois.
Yeah, they're starting their offense. I mean, they can't even get inside. You know, they're out by the arc, and unless they get the ball into the big kid, they're just not. Nice block.
Nice block there by the Dragons, trying to turn that defensive play into offensive points. Spiegel has the ball, gets it to his teammate Wyman. Number 20, Alan Eaton, going to drive now, and he'll draw a foul. He drew the first shooting foul of the night, and he'll have another here as the Dragons senior will go to the line for 2 and then try to extend this Warren advantage. Eaton now 2 for 2 on the night from the line. Try to make it 3 for 3 here with the second shot. And second one is true as well. 22-10 now. Eaton with 5 points here in the opening half. Final 2 minutes of the first half. The Acrisure second quarter. Dragons lead by 12, 22-10. Satterfield's probably seen all he wants to of Logan Chrissy, and it's not even halftime yet. And they're going to call a travel on Satterfield. It's a turnover for the Braves. Chrissy will bring the ball up for the Dragons. Lead by 12 in the waning moments of the first half. Spiegel to Wyman. Working for a shot, and that's the one you want taking it. Unable to make it fall. Burrows comes down with another rebound. Burrows trying to size up Spiegel. And yeah, Burrows has a nice game inside.
Yeah, he's long. I mean,
Yeah.
he's probably 6'4".
Yeah,
you could say 6'3",
easy.
6'4",
Yeah.
easy. And he's smooth. I mean, he's not. He's a little bit strong. I mean, you look at it's Spiegel. Is that what his last name is?
Yeah, Spiegel, 21. Yep.
Yeah, I mean he's probably maybe a couple inches shorter, but he's a little bit on the leaner side.
Yep.
You know, than that kid is.
So Burrows now with 10. First player of the night in double figures, has 10 of Iroquois' 12 points. And Iroquois takes their second Ross Becker Insurance timeout of the opening half. And with 1 minute and 16 seconds remaining in the opening half, the Dragons lead 22-12.
Well, in two, that Burrows kid's a senior and Spiegel's a junior.
Yeah,
and that's a big, you know. He's probably been playing with his size. He's probably been playing 3 years.
Oh, easy, yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and
yeah, he was the team's second leading scorer last year behind that Roman Corporal that I talked about.
Right.
But they were right there. I mean, both over 13 points a game. So this is nothing new, scoring in double figures, and probably got a lot of rebounding games in double figures too with his size. So Chrissy, all kinds of traffic around him, able to keep it alive and kick it out to McMeans. McMeans gives it to Spiegel. Spiegel slam it down. Max Spiegel with a dunk. 7th different player for the Dragons to score. And that brings the Warren faithful to life here, 24-12. Chrissy all over Satterfield. And he causes a 5-second violation. I get the feeling Satterfield's going to be having nightmares about Chrissy, because he has made his life very, very difficult here, at least offensively, in the first half.
No,
Burdine.
One shot here, guys.
Yep, Burdine calling out, hoping they'll go for one shot. (24-12). Dragons up 12. Looking for the last possession of the half, and Bennett will foul. It's just the 3rd team foul of the quarter on the Braves, so not shooting yet. 13.7 seconds remaining.
Put this kid in.
Cam May's going to check back in for Cole Bennett. And a 30-second Ross Becker insurance timeout going to be called by Jeff Burdine, and the Warren bench will step aside briefly for a quick break. Be back with more high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their Resting Clean promise.
And welcome back to Eisenhower High School. 13.7 seconds remaining in the opening half of the opening game of the CRS Tip-Off Classic. Warren on top of the Iroquois Braves 24-12. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza with you. And Warren, defensive effort and a balanced offensive attack. 7 different players have scored in this opening half for the Dragons. Not bad considering they've got just 24 points on the board. Chrissy backcourt to Eaton. Eaton is guarded by May for the Braves. Wyman looks underneath. He's got Chrissy. Chrissy, I think, was surprised to find himself that wide open. And there's a full court attempt by Lopez. No good. And we have ended the Verischetti Holdings second quarter with the Warren Dragons on top of the Iroquois Braves, 26-12. We'll step away for a few minutes and be back with the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off. If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information. If you want to enhance your skills or gain an entirely new skill set, now's the time to register for classes at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Take the next step in your career with welding and PA auto inspection certification classes, find out how to manage healthcare coverage with the Health Insurance 101 seminar, or grow your personal skill set with the digital drawing and painting class. Learn how to make college affordable at the Navigating Local Scholarship seminar. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register.
And welcome back to John M. Neese Memorial Gymnasium at Eisenhower High School, where we are at halftime of the opening game of the CRS Tip-Off Classic. Warren Dragons leading the Iroquois Braves 26-12. Alan Siebert Luviza here with you, bringing you the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out the new indoor-outdoor wood frame event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania. Find out why at AlleghenyGrill.com. And with that, we'll move on to your Hunter Station Golf Club first half summary. A season pass from Hunter Station Golf Club in Tynesta would make a great Christmas present for that special golfer in your life. Call 814-755-4558 to buy a season pass today and ask them about their play and stay packages. Hunter Station Golf Club is located 3 miles south of Tynesta. HunterStation.com. The Dragons scored 13 points in each quarter in the opening half. Led 13-4 after the first. And really, Lou, it's been suffocating defense. And, the offense is coming around. But really, I mean, luckily for the Dragons, they really haven't needed it so far, considering that defensive effort.
Yeah, they have been. They've been picking them up at, at half, a little over half court. And they're just putting pressure on the ball and forcing them into taking some bad shots. And and they're not getting good shots as it is, and they're contesting every shot. They're doing well on the boards, where they're getting getting the defensive rebounds and getting the fast break and coming down the court. They're doing well on the offensive boards. They've had 2 or 3 times they've come down and they've had 2 or 3 shots at the basket. The shot selection has been good. They can be a little more patient, maybe since they've got like a 14-point lead now. That they don't have to they don't have to rush the ball. If they can take it. If you don't, set it up and get a good shot. You don't have to force things. So overall, I think for the first game of the season and for the first 2 halves, or for the first 2 quarters, I should say, I think their effort has been good.
Absolutely. Take a look now at the Warren Forest High Ed Council halftime stats. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit highed.com. And first half, really not a lot on the Iroquois side. Just 2 people in the scoring column, and 10 of the 12 points scored by the senior Kellen Burrows has 10 points. The other bucket scored by Jesse Brown on a backdoor cut off a fast break. Warren, different story. 7 different players right now have scored. Jacob McMeans leads the way with 7 points. Alan Eaton has 5, and Logan Chrissy 4, while Brady Chase, David Manning, Colin Sidarko, and Max Spiegel, who had a big dunk there in late in the second quarter, all have a bucket apiece as the Dragons lead 26-12. Moving on now to the Rehab Center second half adjustments. With 8 locations to serve you, including Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning, the Rehab Center always makes the right adjustments. The Rehab Center, chiropractors caring for health. TheRehabCenters.com. And I think we kind of said it already, Lou. The Iroquois' biggest adjustment is going to be they're going to have to find a way to make some offensive opportunities happen. Warren's defense just not allowing it right now. And if they want any chance to get back into this game, it's going to have to start there.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even say if even on the defensive end to get the pitch and get the fast break going. Warren's getting back on defense quick too. So I mean, it's not like they're going to get anything an uncontested layup or anything like that, because that's just not going to happen. Their defense is I've always said that's where you make your money is on defense, not on offense. So. They're forcing turnovers. They're forcing them into bad shots if they get the shot at all. And the one thing too is, for as long as they're the good defense that they're playing, Iroquois. I mean, they've kept the ball, but it's taking time off the clock
for sure. Yeah,
so,
not a lot of possessions.
And they're coming down and taking a long time. Taking a long time if they get a shot off at all, maybe one shot. Where Warren's coming down and getting a shot off in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And more times than not, they're getting one shot and making it. And then, like I say, there were a few times where they would get inside position on an offensive rebound and pitch the ball back out. And now you start your offense all over again. And they're getting 2 or 3, 4 shots at, on one possession. Or one shot off of one possession miss. So.
Absolutely. So, yeah, we got about a minute here left until the end of the halftime, and we'll start get into the second half here. We'll squeeze in a few quick commercials. Be back in about 1 minute with the second half of the Warren and Iroquois matchup at the CRS Tip-Off Classic here on the YDL Sports Network.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
And welcome back to John M. Neese Memorial Gymnasium at Eisenhower High School, ready for the second half of the opening game between the Warren Dragons and the Iroquois Braves. And we'll start the Acrisure third quarter. Acrisure, with a location in DuBois, is the official insurance provider of your daily local and the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at acrisure.com/Mid-Atlantic. And right out of the locker room, a good offensive opportunity for the Braves by Satterfield. The shot's missed, but Burrows there for the rebound, and he draws the foul. Satterfield underneath the hoop, gets it to Bennett. Bennett shots up, and that shot is good. First points of the second half go to the Iroquois Braves. They might have had more good looks on that first possession than they had in the entire first half.
Yeah, they ran a nice out-of-bounds play there. They got a real good look at the ball.
McMeans 3 off the mark, rebounded by Lopez. Lopez pushes it up, and Bennett, who just first bucket of the game, pushes it up court. Bennett has it again. Burrows sets a pick and rolls, but unable to get the ball to him. They'll get it to Brown at the top of the key. Lopez, nice fake on Chrissy. Got him off his feet. Good shot. Battle for the rebound inside. Chrissy comes away with it for the Dragons. Now pushing down the court. Chrissy thinks about going baseline. Comes back in. Finds McMeans in the corner, and McMeans knocks down his third three of the game. First Warren player in double figures is Jacob McMeans with 11 points, 6:40 left in the Acrisure third quarter. Lopez finds Burrows open, and Burrows will throw it down. So we've had a dunk for each team on this end of the court. A dozen now for Burrows, and the lead cut to 13. Chrissy rolls out open in the corner, now wants to drive, puts it up, and a nice shot over top of Burrows. Steal by Warren as they try to turn this into more points. That lead at 15. Chrissy with the drive, kicks it to Manning. Manning fires a three, and Manning makes a three. So quick offense there from the Dragons. Brown able to connect on the other end to calm things for the moment for the Braves. 34-18. Now Chrissy with a nice take. The offensive tempo really picking up here at the beginning of the third quarter, Lou.
Yeah, they are. This full court press has kind of got Iroquois stifled here a little bit. They just can't get the ball up the floor. The one time they did, they had a 2-on-1 and made the basket. But Warren's really applying a lot of pressure with this full court press.
Yeah, Satterfield will take the ball out of bounds. Manning on the ball, and Manning built kind of like Burrows for Iroquois, just tall and lean, a lot of limbs. But they're able to get it in. May looks down. He's got Brown open. Brown with another offensive attempt, but had to rush it too quick. Chrissy's got the ball pushing for Warren. Warren 36, Iroquois 18. Third quarter, Manning wants to drive, kicks to Chase. Chase picks up his dribble, and Chrissy goes for a reset at the top of the key. Chrissy going to take it all the way, and tipped in by Max Spiegel.
Ooh.
Flirting with an offensive goaltend, I think, but hey, it only counts if they don't call it, or if they call it, so.
Yeah, that did look a little.
Yeah, it looked like he made contact.
From our vantage point, we were behind it, so I will pass judgment because I really couldn't see from the view that I had.
So Spiegel's second bucket of the night, and the lead is up to 20 points for the Dragons. Cam May's got an open three. He'll let it fly. Bounced around, and Spiegel comes down with the rebound. 4.5 minutes remaining in the Acrisure third quarter. Dragons on top, 38-18. Satterfield comes away with the steal of Manning. 2-on-1 attempt, and a block from behind by Manning. Nice defensive effort. Leads to an easy bucket on the other end for McMeans. McMeans has 13 points. And we have a whistle here. Already the fourth foul of the third quarter on the Dragons. So kind of a double-edged sword there. That they're racking up the fouls here in the first half of the third quarter, but also that press is turning into offensive opportunities. So
yeah, it is. They're still grabbing a little bit where they don't have to.
Some substitutions for Warren, and they do back off the press here with the lead at 22, at least for the time being. May with the drive, going in there amongst the Giants. Nice finish by May. Shortest player on the court right now, but he went down into the land of the bigs and came away with the bucket. 40-20. Poor pass there, left a opportunity for a Satterfield steal. Gets the ball to Burrows. Burrows with the spin move. Thrift comes away with the rebound. Corner three for Allen Eaton, and Eaton knocks it down. And Warren's hot shooting continues. They now have 7 3-point baskets in this game. Just the threes alone adding up to more than Iroquois' current score.
I was just going to say, that's more than Iroquois gotten.
3 minutes and 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Warren 43, Iroquois 20. Satterfield gets it to Burrows, back outside to Lopez, who fires away. No good. Iroquois still looking for their first trifecta of the night. Steal by Lucas Thrift. Thrift to Chrissy, touch pass. Must have rolled that ball in grease there for a moment because this thing was flying around. Nobody could control it. And Chrissy able to knock the ball out of bounds. 2:42 left in the Acrisure third quarter. Dragons 43, Braves 20. Dragons looking good here in their quest to get to the CRS Tip-Off Classic Championship tomorrow night against the winner of tonight's second game between the Eisenhower Knights and the Clarion-Limestone Lions. And there's the fifth foul. So with 2:27 left in the third quarter, Iroquois already going to be going to the line here for a 1-and-1. Or rather, I believe it's a two-shot now.
Two shots.
I know they changed it to 5 fouls. I forgot there's no more 1-and-1. And it is going to be number 24, Marcus Bridger. It will be shooting the free throws here.
Short.
First one well short. That's one you probably want to forget there. See if he can make good on the second one. Second shot is up. That one much better through the hoop, and it's 43-21 now in favor of the Warren Dragons. Chrissy slowing the pace a little bit here. McMeans over to Chrissy. Chrissy's three ball, no good. Opportunity for a long rebound. They get it away, and Burrows will have a dunk attempt. Tried to put a little extra on it and unable to connect. Thrift will have a three-point attempt in the corner, in and out. Satterfield with the board, and here comes Iroquois on the run. Led Bridger a little too much, out of bounds. Steal for the Iroquois Braves. Bridger comes away with it. And stolen right away by Chrissy. Another turnover for Iroquois. Thrift on the run, and that one won't fall. Satterfield comes down with the board.
How can the littlest guy on the floor get a rebound like that when you got three white jerseys behind him?
Done it a few times tonight. It's scrappy underneath there. Satterfield and May both have played a little bit above their height at times. And Burrows on the floor, but he'll be going to the line anyway. As that's Warren's already has Iroquois in the bonus, and Burrows will go to the line. Just a minute and 17 seconds left in the Acrisure third quarter. Take a second to remind you that today's game is brought to you in part by Healing Beauty by KJ. For all your hair, makeup, and beauty needs, visit Healing Beauty at 112 Pennsylvania Avenue West in Warren or at shophealingbeauty.com. First one good for Burrows. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2 here and cut the lead to 20 in the final moments of the third quarter. So Burrows able to make both. He's got a team high 14 points. Actually, that's a game high 14 points, leading all scorers. But unfortunately for his Braves, the team score well in favor of the Warren Dragons right now. Thrift had a three-point attempt, goes baseline instead. Nice take, just couldn't finish. Burrows just enough defense there to alter the shot. Iroquois, pull-up jumper by Lopez, and Lopez hits his first bucket of the night. So after having just two people score in the opening half, a little more balanced effort by the Braves in the third quarter. Bennett, May, Bridger, and Lopez have all scored their first points of the game in this quarter. Thrift driving in and finishes near the hoop. First bucket of the night for Lucas Thrift, who averaged in double figures last year. It's 45-25 with 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Satterfield guarded again by Chrissy, has been the case most of the night. Bennett, got a running start before that shot. Made a nice pull-up, but the turnover prior, and with 16 seconds left in the third quarter, Warren can play for the final shot of the quarter, already leading by 20 points. Landon Wood driving in. Three-point shot by Wood. He got it off and no foul called. So that will end the third quarter. And we'll take a quick break and be back with the fourth quarter. The Warren Dragons leading the Iroquois Braves 45-25. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
And welcome back here to Eisenhower High School, John M. Neese Memorial Gymnasium. At Eisenhower High School, the Warren Dragons lead the Iroquois Braves 45-25, heading to the final quarter of the night. It is the Potter County Family Campground, fourth quarter at Potter County Family Campground. Your outdoor adventures start here with family and friends. We can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of our camping cabins. We have a camping experience for you. Open year-round and located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check us out online at pottercountycamping.com. So the fourth quarter begins with the Warren Dragons with possession and a 20-point lead. Wood and Lopez going one-on-one at the top of the key. Now they get the ball to Bloom, and Satterfield's there for the steal. Bloom from behind knocks the ball out of bounds. Yeah, good rebound, good recovery by Bloom after the turnover. Didn't hang his head. Got back, knocked the ball out of bounds, and makes the Iroquois reset underneath.
Turn it over on one end, come back, make the next play. Good hustle coming back.
That's a sign of a good player right there.
Yep.
It's the kind you want and build a team with. Excuse me. Nice job by Wyman, giving up a few inches to Burrows, but and there's a foul on number 33, Landon Wood. So the first foul of the fourth quarter for the Dragons, picking up right where they left off in the third quarter. The price you pay for aggressive defense, but it is paying off on the scoreboard with the 20-point lead. So, go ahead.
I was just going to say somebody's open because they were double teaming five, and there was no need to. Two guys jumped out on him.
Inside to Burrows. He'll go one-on-one with Spiegel. Nice turnaround hook shot. Gets it to fall. So Burrows with 16 points. Strong game for the Iroquois senior. Scored 16 of Iroquois' 27 points. 6:50 remaining in this quarter, in this game rather. Wood able to back up. Gets it to Charlie Bloom. Corner to Wyman. Back to Wood. Wood will fire away for three. In and out. Rebound by Satterfield. And he's fouled before he can get the ball out. So the second foul for the Dragons in the quarter. Just a reminder that we'll have a post-game show after the conclusion of this game. And then it won't be too long after that. We'll get into the second game of tonight's doubleheader between the Clarion-Limestone Lions and the host Eisenhower Knights. As one more spot in the championship finals tomorrow night will be awarded. Warren 6.5 minutes away from punching their ticket, leading Iroquois 45-27. Satterfield off the pick, lays it up for Burrows, and Burrows scores again. So 18 points for Kellen Burrows. And the lead down to 16, about as low as it's been for a while. Get the ball underneath. They kick it out to Bloom. Bloom to Spiegel. Under 6 minutes to play in this game now. Brady Chase to Bloom. And, yeah, they're going to get Burrows with the body on Spiegel there. First foul in the second half for the Braves. They didn't have a foul in the third quarter, and that's their first one of the fourth with 5:51 to play.
Yeah, he kind of used his leg there a little bit and displaced him a little bit.
So this is number 13, Jacob McMeans, Warren's leading scorer tonight, checking back in. Gets it to Chrissy. Chrissy looking for space. Kicks it out to Wyman. McMeans will fire away. That one no good. Long rebound goes to Lopez and Iroquois. Burrows trying to go into above 20, and he's got the bucket and the foul. And Iroquois, mainly Kellen Burrows, making a little bit of a run here, 45-31. First 6 points of this quarter have gone to the Braves. And I could be mistaken, but I think they're all Burrows points. So Burrows now with 21 of the Iroquois 32. And a little backcourt pressure from Satterfield here. The lead down to 13 points, 45-32, 5:24 to go. Nice hands by,
Good hustle.
I believe that's Cole Bennett, number 22.
Yeah.
Good all-around athlete, good pitcher for the Braves baseball team. Manning's checked back in for the Dragons, replacing Wyman. Chrissy's going to get an opportunity inside, and the hoop and the harm right when they needed it, too. Logan Chrissy now in double figures, joining Jacob McMeans, 10 points. And he'll have a chance to make it 11, and really a desperately time-needed bucket as the Braves had really started to put some buckets together, had cut the once 23-point lead down to 13. Free throw for Chrissy is good. And the lead up to 48-32. And Bernine going right back to the full court pressure. That's what built them that lead. And right away, you see why. It turns into a turnover. So Manning, Chrissy, McMeans, Spiegel, and Eaton on the floor for the Dragons as they try to ice away the season's first win. Chrissy all the way to the hoop. This nice job by Logan Chrissy. Now he and McMeans both with 13 points. As I said, remind you after the game, we'll have the Icy Inc. post-game show. We'll try to track down a player from the winning team to provide our Icy Inc. player of the game to.
Nice.
Cole Bennett with he was on the receiving end of a nice pass. He scores. It's 50-34. Now Satterfield's got a steal. And Iroquois is going to call a Ross Becker insurance timeout. We'll take one with them. With 4:37 remaining in this game, Warren leading the Iroquois Braves 50-34. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
In every heartbeat, every helping hand, every moment of care, Warren General Hospital stands as a cornerstone of our community. For generations, families have trusted us to be here today, tomorrow, and always. We're transforming community health and wellness through excellence in quality, safety, service, engagement, and patient experience. Warren General Hospital.
And welcome back to Eisenhower High School in the fourth quarter of the opening game of the CRS Tip-Off Classic. Warren versus the Iroquois Braves. Warren's been in control for most of it. Iroquois started to make a little run, and now we stand at a 16-point advantage for Warren with 4 minutes and 37 seconds left in the Potter County Family Campground fourth quarter. Logan Chrissy and Jacob McMeans, 13 points apiece to pace the Dragons so far. Kellen Burrows, 21 points, by far carrying the offensive load for the Iroquois Braves. Nice defense by Eaton, sends Satterfield's pass right back at him. Underneath the hoop. Satterfield finds Bennett. Bennett's got another bucket. So Iroquois much better offensive performance in the second half. Only had 12 points at the break, now with 36. Doubling their first half total. And Satterfield's going to be called for a little too much contact on Chrissy. Third foul of the fourth quarter for the Braves. Manning fires it up in the backcourt to Chrissy. Back to Manning. Manning will fire away with a three. No good. Rebounded by Cam May. And again, shortest player on the court. He's made some plays tonight. Got some rebounds and made some shots. Inside to Burrows. been their biggest offensive threat. Nice spin move and slams it down. Kellen Burrows having a game of all games, 23 points. And the lead is cut to 50-38 now. And there's Logan Chrissy with the finish, giving him 15 points. So both teams leading scorers right now, going at it. Back to Burrows. Burrows will have another chance to throw it down, but he's blocked by Spiegel.
Oh.
And a foul called on Satterfield. Hard collision between Chrissy and Satterfield. Three minutes, 32 seconds remaining. Fourth foul. Satterfield a little shaken up after that collision. McMeans will have the ball underneath, gets it into Eaton, who's guarded by May. Chrissy turns around, unable to make the short shot, rebounded by Burrows. And you know, you don't want to open the season with a couple losses like it looks like Iroquois might, but I think if you're head coach Ron Paisley, you got to be a little happy. The team has definitely responded in the second half after a very sluggish first half. Really played right with Warren in this half. Burrows mostly there. He makes another shot. 25 points for Kellen Burrows. 52-40 in favor of the Dragons rather. This is as low as the lead has been since in the first half. Spiegel gets the ball in the corner, guarded by Burrows. 2 minutes and 48 seconds remaining. Ball goes into the backcourt, touched by May. And we have a tie-up on the floor. And they're going to give the timeout to Iroquois here. We'll go ahead and squeeze one in with them. 52-40, 2:43 remaining in the fourth quarter. You're listening to high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, Iroquois with a timeout and possession. A deficit that once stood at 23, as many as 23 points, cut to 12 here with 2:43 to go. And Iroquois really turned up the pressure here, Lou, especially in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they've come back here. They've played well. I'm kind of concerned a little bit with. I mean, Warren. We talked about their defense. They could have let up. I don't want to say they wanted to let up, but I think they can be aggressive. But I think at times they got to be overly aggressive, and it kind of got them in a hole.
Yeah, and even right there, Chrissy backs off a little bit, and he just play natural defense and take what you can get. That is what you're saying is absolutely correct, Lou, because it's one of those things where sometimes if you're too aggressive, you get yourself out of position. Well, and that's where a lot of the buckets for Iroquois have come, especially late in this game.
Plus, too, they got it. I mean, they were in the bonus, getting 2 foul shots, and they never had a foul.
Yep. Inside to Spiegel. Spiegel fouled, unable to finish, but he'll go to the line for 2 with 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining, and Warren just trying to bleed out these last few minutes and get out of here with a win and move on to tomorrow night's championship game.
Did that Spiegel kid play last year?
I believe so. I
don't remember him, to be honest with you. Of course.
He got a lot of height. I know that. He's already thrown one down tonight. Misses the first one, and he'll have another opportunity here. Yeah, I didn't get to see a lot of Warren last year.
I saw the home game. I saw the home games. I don't remember. It's the first thing to go.
That's what they say. A couple misses there by Spiegel from the free throw line. We'll keep the lead at 12. Just under 2 minutes left now in this game. They'll get the ball to Burrows. Burrows has a game-high 25. And And that is the fourth foul of the fourth quarter on the Knights, or on the Dragons, rather. Keep looking at the scoreboard and seeing the score under Knights, and it's just kind of in my head. That and I cover Eisenhower most of the time. Thrift going to check in for Spiegel. So not shooting yet. 1 minute and 52 seconds remaining. Cam May will take the ball underneath for Iroquois. Minute and 52 seconds remaining here. May gets it into Burrows. Burrows guarded by Thrift, and now Eaton doubles. Kicked out to Satterfield. Burrows gets the baseline. Nice defense by Thrift, though. Ball ends up back in the hands of Cole Bennett, who lays it in. His fourth bucket of this half. And the lead is down to 10 with a minute and a half to go. And a foul on the Braves, close to getting the turnover that they needed. Warren is in the bonus now, and Chrissy will go to the free throw line. Warren's going to have to make some free throws down the stretch here, it looks like, if they want to come away with the W. Chrissy to the line, 14 points tonight. Actually, 16 points after that one. He had 15 going into that. Trying to decipher my scribbles. Unable to make the second one, but Thrift's there for the tip in. Great job. End up with 3 points that time down the court. And Warren coach Jeff Burdine is going to call a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. 1 minute and 28 seconds remaining in this game. We'll take a timeout with them. Warren leading Iroquois 55-42. You're listening to high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs. Because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, 1 minute and 28 seconds remaining in the season opener for the Warren Dragons against the Iroquois Braves in the opening round of the CRS Tip-Off Classic. Warren just got 3 points in one trip down the court. Logan Chrissy made 1 of 2 from the line, but Lucas Thrift, the senior, with a beautiful tip-in off the miss. Nobody boxed him out. He scored, and lead goes back to 13. May thought about shooting, goes baseline. Nice floater over top of the defense. Quick score for Iroquois. And the lead cut back down to 11. Almost a turnover on the inbound. It'll go off of May, and Warren will retain possession. But Iroquois in a full court press here with 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining. Have to get the ball in, and they do. Eaton's got it and pushed out of bounds off of May. Was hoping the ball, May was hopeful that the ball had went off of Eaton, but ball will stay with the Dragons. Eaton gets it in, guarded by Satterfield. And now they've got the ball in the hands of tonight's leading scorer, Logan Chrissy. Chrissy goes all the way and is fouled. He'll get a chance for 2 more from the line. Already has 16 points to lead Warren. First shot off the mark by Chrissy, so a couple misses in a row here.
You know, they say it's not how you start, it's how you end. And it's been the tale of 2 teams here on
Really?
how you start, how you end.
Yeah. Couple misses. Yeah, missed them both, but there's the thing. You know, you got to put it out of your mind and keep playing. Comes away with the loose ball, and Warren's got possession, leading by 11 with 52 seconds to go. Thrift with the take.
He didn't have to.
Yeah, probably not a shot that Coach Burdine was looking for. Now they get the ball down to Burrows. Burrows will throw it down again. Running out of space on my score sheet for him. That lead down to, I believe, 11 now.
Yeah.
55-44 with 37 seconds left.
Yeah,
and actually, yeah, it's 46. I was going to say, I didn't think they put the bucket up there. So the lead down to single digits for the first time since probably the first quarter. Alan Eaton fouled. He'll go to the line, makes the first.
Yeah, it was 13-4 at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah. So 1 point for the Dragons there makes it 56-46. Eaton with another attempt. And that'll put Eaton in double figures tonight as well with 10 points. Pushes the lead to 57-46 with final 30 seconds. Almost a backcourt violation there. Satterfield did a good job to get over the center line. He'll drive, lay it up. No good, but there's Burrows with another dunk. I think that's about 4 tonight now. Burrows just an incredible game, making his case already for the all-tournament team. Chrissy's just going to dribble this one out. It looks like as Iroquois called off the Dogs, 57-48. And Chrissy's going to take advantage of some Blacks defense and score there. And that's going to end the season opener for the Warren Dragons. They come away with the 59-48 victory over the Iroquois Braves in advance to tomorrow night's championship game of the CRS tip-off tournament against the winner of tonight's second game between the Eisenhower Knights and the Clarion-Limestone Lions. We'll step away briefly and be back with the Icy Ink post-game show, which will go right into another Casella pregame show as we get ready for the second matchup of tonight and the season opener for the Eisenhower Knights. For Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza, we'll be back here with you for the second game. We're going to step away, and we'll be back in just a few moments. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Discover radiant beauty with Healing Beauty by KJ. Our natural, cruelty-free skincare line harnesses the power of nature to nourish and rejuvenate your skin. From hydrating serums to soothing creams, find your perfect routine. Shop now at shophealingbeauty.com for exclusive offers and free shipping on orders over $50. Healing Beauty by KJ. Glow naturally. Shine beautifully.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyyyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
And welcome back to Eisenhower High School and the Icy Inc. post-game show. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza here at Eisenhower High School, where the Warren Dragons just won the opener of the CRS tip-off tournament 59-48 over the Iroquois Braves, advancing to tomorrow night's championship against the winner of our second game here, tipping off in about 11 and a half minutes between the Eisenhower Knights and the Clarion-Limestone Lions. This is the Icy Inc. post-game show. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Inc. at 814-688-0034 or visit them at icyinc.com. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy. Start with our Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. Score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta, hunterstation.com. The Dragons led the game from the onset. Got a little sketchy at the end there. The lead was as high as 23, dropped to as low as 9 in the second half. Dragons led 13-4 after a quarter and 26-12 at the break. That lead had jumped to 45-25 by the end of the second, but Iroquois scores 23 points in the fourth quarter to the Warren Dragons 14 to close the scoring at 59-48. Move on now to your Warren Forest High Ed Council final stats. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit highed.com. Player of the game, really on the offensive side, was the Iroquois senior Kellen Burrows. Scored 29 of Iroquois' 48 points. Easily the game high and leading all scorers. 8 points for Cole Bennett, 4 points for Jesse Brown, 4 for Cam May, 2 for Kobe Lopez, and 1 point for Brendan Rieger there. Logan Chrissy led the Warren Dragons effort with 18 points tonight. Jacob McMean's close behind with 13 points of his own. 10 points for Alan Eaton. David Manning finished with 6. Max Spiegel and Lucas Thrift had 4 points apiece, while Brady Chase and Colin Sidarko each also scored for the Warren Dragons as they advance to tomorrow night's championship, as we said, against the winner of this game that'll tip off in about 9.5 minutes. As we said, I will take another break here, squeeze in some commercials, and see if we can track down our Icy Inc. player of the game from the opener. The Warren Dragons were a 59-48 winner over the Iroquois Braves. And as I said, we're about 9 minutes away from the start of this second game between the Eisenhower Knights and the Clarion-Limestone Lions. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
Icy Inc. Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyyyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
If you want to enhance your skills or gain an entirely new skill set, now's the time to register for classes at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Take the next step in your career with welding and PA auto inspection certification classes, find out how to manage healthcare coverage with the Health Insurance 101 seminar, or grow your personal skill set with the digital drawing and painting class. Learn how to make college affordable with the Navigating Local Scholarship seminar. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, where the Eisenhower Knights and the Clarion-Limestone Lions are just about to get underway. They got about 5.5 minutes left in pregame warmups. Warren Dragons defeated the Iroquois Braves 59-48 in the opener, if you just joined us. And Lou and I were talking about a couple things on the break. One, the difficulty of getting a player up here for an interview. We're kind of crammed in like sardines, which is a good thing. Nice crowd, a lot of people here tonight. But now the other thing is, not very often we give the player of the game to a player on the losing team, but kind of hard to ignore. We said 29 points from Kellen Burrows tonight, 4 dunks. A lot of offensive firepower really alone kept Iroquois as close as they were. So we're going to go ahead and name Kellen Burrows of Iroquois our Icy Ink player of the game for the opener. But it will be, as I said, the Warren Dragons moving on to the championship game tomorrow night against the winner of this game. Tomorrow night at around 7:30, Iroquois will play in the 6 o'clock consolation game against the loser of this one. So with that, I guess that wraps up the Icy Ink postgame show for the opener, and we jump right into the Casella pregame show for this game between the Eisenhower Knights and the Clarion-Limestone Lions. Fans are an essential part of any team. Visit Casella.com to join our team today. Casella, our people, your team. Today's stream is powered by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection. OilCountryCrates.com. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza welcoming you to the Warren Tire Center drive to the game. The Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the game in comfort. WarrenTireCenter.com. Taking a look now at some of your WCCBI players to watch. Find out what the Chamber Advantage is all about at WCCBI.org. And now Eisenhower this year, Lou, for the first time combining the best of the Knights and the Youngsville Eagles, a couple of good teams from a year ago, combining into hopefully, for the Eisenhower faithful anyway, a new super team here. They're going to participate in Region 3 again this year as a 3A team alongside Erie First Christian, Erie Prep Academy, Union City, and Mercyhurst Prep. The Knights finished 16-10 in 2024-25, narrowly missing out on a trip to the PIAA playoffs. They did lose seniors Casey Seymour and Jaden Chase to graduation, but really that's kind of the fine print under
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
If you want to enhance your skills or gain an entirely new skill set, now's the time to register for classes at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Take the next step in your career with welding and PA auto inspection certification classes, find out how to manage healthcare coverage with the Health Insurance 101 seminar, or grow your personal skill set with the digital drawing and painting class. Learn how to make college affordable with the Navigating Local Scholarship seminar. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register.
All right, back here at Eisenhower High School. If somebody could let me know if the sound is working. I think we finally got it all figured out in time as this game has just started. Chaotic opening night for us as well. So Clarion-Limestone with the first possession of the game. Number 2, Beggs driving baseline. Up and off the backboard and in. First bucket of the night goes to the CL Lions. Three-pointer from Derek Geyer, and that's his specialty from deep. He hits the 3. And the Knights have a 3-2 lead. Now Austin Hansen firing away. This is the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Three-pointer from Rylan Benton off the mark and out of bounds. And possession will go to the CL Lions. Full court pressure applied here by the Knights. For 23, Paul Craig bringing it up. Battle on the floor. Ball's going to be taken by A.J. McCusker. And they're going to call a jump ball here. So 7 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. 3-2 in favor of the Eisenhower Knights. Thank you for sticking with us during our technical difficulties. We are now back and running with the second game. Austin Hansen's three-pointer in and out, and then in again. Three-pointer for Hansen. Couple threes already, and it's 6-2 in favor of the Knights. First foul of the game. This one called on, I believe, Rylan Benton, number 22. His first of the night. CL able to get the ball in. Nice defense by Guire. Benton comes away with it. He'll take it all the way to the hoop. And the Knights have a quick 8-2 advantage over the CL Lions. Hansen guarding in the backcourt now. Liam Hansen. I guess I'm going to have to start distinguishing this year. Liam Hansen to his brother Austin. Austin lays it in. 10 quick points for the Knights. The Knights are off and running 10-2 with 6:13 remaining in the opening quarter. Just how Coach Ryan Mangini wanted to draw it up, I would imagine, Lou.
Yeah, for sure.
And Eisenhower so far for the first 2 minutes as advertised. And a bucket underneath for Craig. 10-4. Three-pointer by Benton, way short. And a break for the Knights as they stepped out of bounds, and they'll get the ball. Or the Lions stepped out of bounds. They'll get the ball underneath. Austin Hansen will take it. Hansen's going to shoot again. Off the front iron, no good. Backcourt pressure again. Nothing easy for Clarion-Limestone here in the opening moments. And another bucket, this one for Craig, his second of this quarter, and it's 10-6. Fine, able to come down with the rebound. He goes up, gets fouled. And Vine, the freshman, will go to the line for the first time in his high school career. Vine able to put it in. First varsity points for the freshman, an 11-4 lead for the Knights. Or 11-6, rather. You only have 4 on the scoreboard here in the gym. Did I miss something?
I was going to say, I thought they only had 4, but you said 6.
Well, we'll figure it out here. I guess Craig must have missed that bucket that I thought that he made. And we have a Ross Becker Insurance timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, Clarion-Limestone. Yeah, I knew I didn't miss something. It is 11-6. That is the score. Things happening quickly here. Knights 11, Lions 6, 5:13 left in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Cleaning up some liquid on the floor. Must have had a heck of a water spill over there. Knights are, I have noticed, playing without Gavin Lindemuth tonight, not in uniform. A couple more freshmen on the court right now. Freshman Paul Mandeville, number 34. Number 1, Gavin Reynolds, a junior, is also on the court. Hudson Haight seeing his first time. Hansen with the steal underneath the hoop and the harm. 7 points already for Austin Hansen. And a 13-6 first quarter lead for the Eisenhower Knights.
Lindemuth had to sit out the first 2 games.
Oh, something from last season?
From
football? From football, okay.
From that last playoff game.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that. I didn't know that carried over.
Well, he's a senior.
Oh, okay. So they can't, yeah.
So, I mean.
Can't miss games next year, I guess.
You could have seniors giving them carte blanche and getting thrown out.
Yeah, I guess you probably don't want to do that. 14-6 now in favor of the Knights. The full court press really all over, causing Clarion-Limestone tons of problems so far. Good effort to stick with it by Beggs, but the shot no good. Hansen with the rebound, and the foul will be called on Beggs with 4:56 remaining in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Hansen pull up 3, in and out. Rebound to number 23, Paul Craig, but he's unable to get it out. Hansen comes away with the steal inside to Hudson Haight. Back to Hansen. Hansen will fire away again. This one in and out as well. Haight comes away with the rebound, and they'll call him for the travel. So the turnover for the Knights. But they're really causing havoc for the Clarion-Limestone Lions as they try to break this full court press. Four minutes and 37 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Able to get the ball into Craig. Dribbles up the sideline. And I'll tell you one thing, Lou, just from what I've seen, if Warren and Eisenhower do match up tomorrow night, it may look more like a football game than a basketball game. Both teams suffocating on defense.
Yeah.
That's Brendan Bracken able to come away with the rebound and the putback for the Lions. So he scores. It's now 14-8. Shot from Benton in the corner off. Rebound by Craig. Full court press. And the foul called on Gavin Reynolds. It's going to send Craig, CL's returning leading scorer from a year ago, to the line for the chance for a couple free throws that would cut the lead to maybe as little as 4. First one is made. Craig's got 5 early points. Second shot for Craig, just like the first one, is good. It's 14-10. So a lot of scoring already, just past the midway point of the first quarter. Already more, almost as much scoring as the first half of the first game. Nice look underneath. Reynolds finds Paul Mandeville. Mandeville makes the shot, his first varsity points, and it's 16-10. Craig trying to work on Mandeville. Gets it outside to Casey Kemmer. Steal from Reynolds. He looks ahead and finds Benton. Benton with the lay-in. And the Knights have pushed the lead to 8. Second bucket of the first quarter for Ryland Benton, and now a steal. He'll be coming back the other way. We knew that this offense had the opportunity to be fireworks, and it has been so far. Hudson Haight with the 3. Oh, they're going to call it a 2. Stepped on the line, but still, the hot shooting for the Knights continues. They've now doubled up. It's 20-10, 3 minutes into this game, or 5 minutes into this game, sorry. And another turnover forced by Eisenhower. If you like quick basketball, you're going to like playing or watching Eisenhower this season. Playing at a frenetic pace, 20 points already in the first 5 minutes of the game. 20-10 advantage. Ryland Benton firing away. Back iron, no good. And Reynolds going to be called for the foul. Number 13, Ryan Miles, was fouled. I believe that's 2 on Reynolds now already with 2:52 left in the opening quarter. Benton comes away with another steal. Gets it to Hansen. Hansen's 3 is in, and Hansen's already in double figures with 11 points, and the Knights lead 23-10. Steal by Reynolds. Gets it to Hansen. Hansen with the Euro step. Puts it in. 13 first quarter points for Austin Hansen, and already 25 with still 2:22 left in the first quarter. You're making me tired just watching them. Hansen comes down with the rebound. 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Reynolds with the move, gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Benton for 3. In and out, but again, Reynolds right there almost had another rebound. Again, a case of the shortest player on the court. Craig is fouled in the backcourt, and it looks like almost full spell changes for the Knights. Liam Hansen and Vine, the freshmen, are back in. Freshmen's. It's like saying deers, I guess. Hunter Cummings, or not, rather Will Mandeville, the junior, is into the game. Reynolds stays on the court. 1:54 remaining in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. 25-10 in favor of the Eisenhower Knights. Craig looking for room, gets a jumper off. Back iron, no good. Battle for the rebound. CL comes away with it. And it looks like Vine's going to be called for the hold. And it's going to put the Lions into the bonus.
Shooting.
With 1:41 left in the first quarter.
Shooting.
Craig to the line, makes the first. Unable to make the second, so rebound for Eisenhower. Liam Hansen leading the drive. Shot no good. Rebound to CL, but again, Eisenhower right there contesting on defense.
Look out.
One minute, 19 seconds left. Eisenhower now with possession again. Vine to Liam Hansen. Liam Hansen's going to drive and get him fouled and have a chance at his first varsity points. His brother's already lit up the scoreboard with 13 first quarter points. And Hansen, the younger Hansen, Liam, will have a chance for his first varsity points here from the free throw line. That one rims out.
Bet he's got a pair of shoes like that at home.
That looks like your style right there, Lou. 26-11 after the free throw make by Liam Hansen, his first career varsity point. Craig with an opportunity, but he's blocked by Vine and Geyer. And number 32, Brendan Bracken, draws the foul. And the Lions will go back to the line. It'll be the junior Bracken who's already scored in this opening quarter. 5 fouls, both teams in the bonus. Minute and 3 seconds left in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. First shot made by Bracken. Misses the second shot. I believe the scoreboard again is wrong in the gym. I believe it is 26-12, not 25-12. Not tooting my own horn, but I'm pretty good at just keeping score things. So I'm going to leave it for now. Change it if need be. Outside to Vine. Vine thought about a three. Now he's going to take a baseline jumper. Nice shot by Kamani Vine. First field goal as a varsity player, and it's 28-12 in favor of the Knights. Bracken dumps it off underneath. Shots missed. Bracken there for the rebound, bucket, and the foul. Bracken will go back to the line.
He scored more in the first quarter than Bourne
say.
had in the first half.
And even CL, I think, has scored more than Iroquois in the first half. So definitely a different feel to this game. There's a missed free throw by Bracken. Hansen ahead to Reynolds, gets it to Will Mandeville, but Mandeville turns the ball over on the baseline. Knights lead 27-14 here.
He didn't get a real good pass to the inside there, and he had one place to go, and that was out of bounds.
Yeah, not a great angle for sure.
No.
I think Kaimani's got shoes on that you like as well. Him and Hansen must be going to the same stores.
Yeah, but at least they're mine or his match.
Vine with the block over on the defensive end. And Eisenhower now maybe thinking about one more shot in this opening quarter. Liam wants a pick. Thought about pulling up, got it to Mandeville. Mandeville's shot is short. It'll go out of bounds. And that is how the first quarter will end. I guess we'll go with the score in the gym at least until they tell me otherwise. But at the end of the opening quarter, the Eisenhower Knights lead the Clarion-Limestone Lions 27-14. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
At Champion Modular, we don't just build homes, we build futures. Join our Strattonville team and help build it all. New to the trades? Got experience? We need you. Enjoy awesome benefits, bonuses, and more. Build a better tomorrow with Champion Modular.
We'd like to thank Complete Roofing Systems for sponsoring.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Back here at Eisenhower High School in the CRS Tip-Off Classic, Eisenhower leading Clarion-Limestone 28-14 at the end of the first quarter. Not to toot my own horn, but I was correct. 28-14 as the Knights lead is at 14 points. So we get ready to start the Verischetti Holdings second quarter. Companies within the Verischetti Holdings Group include Phoenix Sintered Metals, Superior Energy Resources, Allegheny Electric Service, and Verischetti & Son. Find out more at VerischettiHoldings.com. Today's game is being brought to you in part by the Lander Hope Clinic. Medical care for your whole family. Call 814-593-0011 or visit LanderHopeClinic.com to request an appointment. So second period action here at Eisenhower High School. The Knights offensive firepower on display in the first quarter, 28 points, including 13 from last year's leading scorer, Austin Hansen, has the Knights on top 28-14. Hudson Haight. I thought for a second he might have got away with a travel, but he did not. It's going to be called a travel, and it's a turnover for the Knights. .7:45 left in the first half. First half dominated by Eisenhower so far, 28-14. Suffocating defense by the Knights in the backcourt. Vine pokes it away. It's going to go in tough. Blocked by Craig. CL trying to get back. Beggs gives it up to A.J. McCusker. Three-pointer in the corner by Craig. Craig showing you why he was the leading scorer for the Lions last season. 10 points already for Craig. Vine with a quick shot on the other end. No good. But the Knights able to come away with the offensive rebound. Geyer from three. No good. Had to take an extra step back. He and Haight were in the same spot there. Craig leading the drive. Kicks it outside to Reagan Parker. Parker tried to put it back. Rebound by Craig. Craig, bucket in the foul. So Paul Craig, son of head coach Patrick Craig, doing what he can to keep the CL Lions in this game early. It's now down to a 9-point game, 28-19. Number 3, Casey Kemmer will check in for Parker. And Craig will have a chance to make it 13 first half points. Lead cut to 8 after that shot. 6-0 run to start the second quarter for the Lions. Geyer gets it to Benton. Benton back to Austin Hansen, who resets the offense. 6:25 remaining in the opening half. Hansen gives it to Geyer. Geyer gives it back. Now Hansen still waiting for something to open up. Nice drive. Finds some open space and lays it in. 15 first half points now for Austin Hansen. And the Knights are on top 30-20. And we have a stoppage here as the referees have a quick discussion. Inbound, suffocating defense. Hayton, Rylan Benton there. Nice pass by Benton, dropping it off for Geyer. Geyer gets the point. 32-20 now. And Beggs able to draw a foul, trying to get down the court quickly. That's the best offense, I guess, against this suffocating Knights defense. Just try to do whatever you're going to do quickly.
Oh, you have to. They're not. I mean, they've got to when they attempt to break the press. They got to have somebody in the middle to break into the middle, and they're all coming. It's like.
Wow, that was actually 32. Brendan Bracken, he and Craig, nice 1-2 punch. Really doing a good job of keeping the Lions in the game. Down just 9, but they've got to find a way to control Austin Hansen. They're able to do so at least on that possession. Hansen to the floor. He's up quickly, coming to the other end. Here comes Craig now, and Craig with the hoop. Oh, nope, they're going to call an offensive foul on Craig, so big call there. Benton was able to draw the foul for the Knights. Almost said for the Eagles. Old habits die hard. So Eisenhower on top, 32-23. 5 minutes and 28 seconds left. Verischetti holding second quarter. Geyer underneath the hoop will inbound it for Eisenhower as Liam Hansen checks back in. Hudson Haight will check out for the Knights. Vine thought about a three, thought better of it, gets it back to Hansen. Top of the key. Vine sets the pick, kicks it over to Liam Hansen, to Benton in the corner. Benson back iron, no good. Fight for the rebound. And they're going to call a travel on number 2, Brody Beggs, as he fell to the floor. Beggs a little exasperated with the call. But possession will retain or be retained by the Knights. Now we have, I don't know what the plural for Mandevilles is. Mandel by
The what?
2 Mandevilles checking into the game.
Mandeville.
Will Mandeville and Paul Mandeville both into the game.
Will the Thrill. I used to work with his dad when he was born. I nicknamed him Will the Thrill.
Nice. Hansen with a 3-point attempt. He makes the shot. Already 18 first half points for Austin Hansen. Doing his best to outdo Kellen Burrows. 29 points from the opener for Iroquois. Nice save there by number 11, Ryan Rinker, but right to Eisenhower, who will get possession, leading 35-23. Ball stolen away. Too far up the court for Rinker, goes out of bounds. Difficult game to call so far. Lots of back and forth. Got my head spinning. But I will say it is entertaining basketball.
Nobody scored here for a while.
Yeah. Been like a whole minute.
Yeah, it's like
kind of makes me forget about the first game where it was 3-0 6 minutes in. Hansen slowing down the pace. A rarity in this first half for either team, really. Freshman Paul Mandeville dribbling out near half court, gives it to fellow freshman Liam Hansen. Hansen out to Will Mandeville. And a foul called on the Knights. It's going to be the 3rd foul of the second quarter for the Knights, who lead 35-23. The Knights were warned earlier about reaching over the out-of-bounds line, making sure not to do that on this full-court press attempt. And they're going to call a push. I think that's going to be called on Liam Hansen for the Knights. And again, just halfway through the second quarter and only 1 foul away from going to the line. Beggs gets it into Craig. Craig trying to get out of that corner. He stepped on the end line. Out of bounds. A little bit of an unforced error. Maybe a little forced, but got a little too close to the line. Stepped on it. It's a turnover. The Knights have possession. The Knights scored 28 points in the first quarter. Only 7 so far in the first 4 minutes of this quarter. Liam Hansen changing that with a deep 3. 38-23 now. Beggs.
Kick.
Nice job, though, by Austin Hansen. It was going to be an easy bucket, I think, for the Lions had he not got his foot up. Did a nice job to kick it away. 3:39 left in the Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Eisenhower on top 38-23. Winner of this game gets a date with Warren tomorrow night in the CRS Tip-Off Classic Championship. The loser will take on Iroquois in the 6 o'clock consolation game. Alan, myself, I almost said my name. Third person. Going crazy a little bit. Me and Lou will be on the call for that one as well. Jump ball. Possession is going to stay with Clarion-Limestone. Reagan Parker checks in for Casey Kemmer for the Lions. Beggs will take the ball out underneath. Parker, nice job rolling back, but he's unable to finish the layup. Keeps battling, though, and it's a second chance point. Parker's first basket of the night. 38-25. Austin passes to his brother Liam. Liam hit one a second ago, hits another one. 3 more points for the freshman Hansen, 41-25. Ball out of bounds, going to stay with Clarion-Limestone.
A lot of contact.
Yeah, definitely. So I was saying, you watch how Warren played the first half tonight with all that contact. You see how Eisenhower's played this, and can't help but wonder what a game against each other. We might get the answer tomorrow night if this score holds, but it could get a little wild. Another tied-up possession between Ryan Miles and Will Mandeville. So Eisenhower got 5 players on the court right now, only 3 last names among them. A pair of brothers and Derek Geyer. So Austin dribbling out front. Mandeville sets a pick. Liam's going to try his third 3 of this quarter. Back iron, no good. Hits the top of the board. Play continues. Now Austin will have a chance. His shot no good. And a blocking foul called on Derek Geyer. And that is going to be the 5th foul of the second quarter against the Knights. And it's going to send Brody Beggs to the free throw line for the CL Lions. First shot, no good. Knights on top, 41-25 here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds until halftime. Second shot by Beggs, also no good. Beggs steps on the out of bounds line trying to save it. And we'll have some substitutions for the Knights as they get possession back. Vine, Reynolds, and Ryland Benton checking back in. It's going to mess up our last name disparity there, but Liam Hansen over to Kamani Vine. He'll take a 3. And Vine knocks it down. 4th different player for the Knights to knock down a 3 in this first half. Beggs driving in. Didn't get the friendly roll. Ball goes out of bounds to the Knights. Austin Hansen's hit 3 3-pointers in this half. His brother Liam Hansen has a pair. Derek Geyer and Kaimani Vine have also knocked down 3s. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Ryland Benton running the point this possession. Gets it to Vine, who just hit 1. Back iron, no good on this one, but Benton's there to take away the rebound. Final 2 minutes of the opening half. Reynolds thinking about driving. He does. Draws the contact and will be rewarded with free throws. Junior Gavin Reynolds going to the line. For a pair, the Knights already up 19. 44-25. Reynolds' first shot gets a friendly roll. And the lead is up to 20 now. Not sure, Lou. You were a ref. Maybe you know. What is the mercy rule for basketball? I used to know. And now I have no idea. Paul Mandeville wanted to play offense. Took the ball out for CL. Problem is he plays for Eisenhower. Kaimani Vine with the steal. Nice lay in there. 8 points already for Vine. Score is 48-25. I think once again they forgot to put a point up in the gym. Parker with the 3-pointer, no good. Out of bounds. Possession stays with CL.
I want to say 30, but it could be 35.
Okay.
But
I was thinking, my first instinct was 35, so maybe we'll go with that. But hopefully we'll find out if you're an Eisenhower fan. I mean, but I'll tell you one thing. Clarion's not making it very easy. Clarion-Limestone playing tough. Bracken with the offensive, or rather the travel. 47-25, minute and a half remaining in the first half. I believe it's 48-25. I was right in the first quarter. I'm going to stand on it here in this half. I think we're missing a free throw by Reynolds. Liam Hansen with the stop and turnaround. Didn't get a good roll there. But again, Eisenhower just all over the place, a suffocating full court defense. Craig back into the game for the first time in a while, off of Craig and out of bounds. The elder Craig not happy with the call. 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining and counting now in the first half. And they're going to call a push on Craig. That was Liam Hansen trying to go baseline. Rylan Benton will take the ball out for the Knights. As we've entered the final minute of the first half, gets it into Vine. Outside to Benton, and Benton will set up the offense. Nice anticipation there by number 13, Ryan Miles, but he's unable to finish. The Knights will come away with the ball. A little sloppy here in the final minute. Both teams kind of playing out of control. Craig able to finish. 47-27. Benton's got a wide open three. Unable to knock it down. Ball goes out of bounds off CL though, and it'll stay with the Knights with 27 seconds remaining in the first half.
He's got to get off the schneid on these threes.
Yeah.
He hits his first one. He may hit the next 15.
Yeah, that's something as I covered Youngsville last year. You know, Benton's about as streaky a shooter as you're going to find. If he might struggle for a minute, but if he knocks one down, you better watch out. But he hasn't had to so far. 4 other players have been knocking down threes for the Knights, and they've got a comfortable lead here as the final 10 seconds go off. Austin Hansen gets fouled with 7 seconds left. Unable to finish the shot, but still going to be rewarded with free throws. 7.9 seconds left in the Veriskety holding second quarter, and the Knights holding what I believe to be a 48-27 lead. They're going to keep me guessing on that until the halftime break. Hansen misses the first one. Connects on the second. 2 of 3 for the Knight now, and it's 49-27. And a foul there on the Knights, and not the best time for one because the time was running short. 5 seconds left in the half, and now they're going to give Clarion-Limestone some free throws. Be number 2, Brody Beggs, going to the line. Beggs is 0 for 2 from the line in this half. Makes good on that one. 49-28 now. Beggs' second one is good as well. And it's a 20-point game. White timeout. Ryan Mangini going to call a timeout and set something up with 3 seconds left in the first half. It's a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
At Champion Modular, we don't just build homes, we build futures. Join our Strattonville team and help build it all. New to the trades? Got experience? We need you. Enjoy awesome benefits, bonuses, and more. Build a better tomorrow with Champion Modular.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, and again, 2 for 2 during the timeout. Eisenhower's score in the gym updated to 49 points. Good to know I've still got it. Gotta take your small victories in my advancing age. Not that Lou wants to hear about that, but 49-29 in favor of the Knights. Ryan Mangini taking this opportunity to maybe set up a last-second play, get some good practice here for things that will come up later in the season. See what the Knights can pull off. Gavin Reynolds will take the ball out of bounds. He finds Kamani Vine. Vine to Hansen. Hansen for 3. And outside of the shot, went just about as well as you could hope. So
he got a good – he drew it up well.
Yep, drew it up well. They executed it well. Everything but the shot went in. So That is the end of the first half with the score. The Eisenhower Knights 49, the Clarion-Limestone Lions 29. We'll be back with the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show after these words. Stick with us. Eisenhower leading by 20 at halftime of the second game of the CRS Tip-Off Classic.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza at the CRS Tip-Off Classic at Eisenhower High School, welcoming you in now to the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out the new indoor-outdoor wood frame event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted #1 waterfront in Pennsylvania. Find out why at AlleghenyGrill.com. Take a look now at your Warren Forest High Ed Council halftime stats. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit highed.com. A lot of scoring in that opening half. 49 first half points for the Knights, led by 19 points from junior Austin Hansen. He wasn't alone, though. A total of 8 Knights players scored in that half. Derek Geyer finished with 5 points. Rylan Benton had 4 points. Kaimani Vine with 8. Paul Mandeville, Hudson Haight, and Gavin Reynolds had a pair each, and Liam Hansen finished the first half with 7 points for the Lions. Most of the damage done by junior Paul Craig, 15 first half points. Teammate Brady Mackin had 8 points. Brody Beggs had 4 points, and Reagan Parker also scored a pair. Moving on now to the Hunter Station Golf Club first half summary. A season pass from Hunter Station Golf Club in Tionesta would make a great Christmas present for that special golfer in your life. Call 814-755-4558 to buy a season pass today and ask them about their play and stay packages. Hunter Station Golf Club is located 3 miles south of Tionesta. HunterStation.com. And yeah, the first half summary, I mean, what can you say? The Eisenhower Knights shooting well, obviously, playing great offensively, but a lot of that coming from that stifling full court pressure they had on most of that half led to a lot of easy chances, and that's probably why the biggest reason that they're up 49-29 here at the half.
Yeah, they just did. CL just didn't have an answer to that, and once they figure out, I mean, the first pass, the inbound pass, that's where it gets trapped, and then they have to break somebody up the middle of the court to get into the foul line area, going in the other direction. They're in the center because they've got two guys here and another guy coming up, so they're trying to break they haven't got that guy in the center to be able to break that press effectively. They have a couple times, but just haven't done it consistently to keep them in the ball game. And then the shots are getting. But I tell you what, I hope the kids from Warren get a good night's sleep because they're going to be they're going to be running their cans off tomorrow, both teams.
Yeah,
it'll just be a end to end. That's how both teams play.
Going to turn into a track meet.
Yeah, it could. But I mean, as far as defensive pressure goes, they're almost a mirror image of each other, and we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, it's one of those ones where you're going to have to wait and see when there's 3 zeros left on the clock to see who's got the most points.
Absolutely. So
I mean, they can score.
Yeah.
Eisenhower can score. There's no question about that.
Yeah, that's one thing. Just looking at their, I've heard a lot about the freshman class coming up, and just from what I've seen from them in the first half, they're as advertised. I mean, Vine is a dynamic player, has height, can play underneath, can also shoot from deep. Hansen's like a clone of his brother, not just in the way he looks on the court, but the way he plays as well. And, even those guys like Mandeville and everything, just giving you key minutes, and then you bring in the experience that Youngsville has. Rylan Benton hasn't shot well tonight, but he can light it up when he gets going. And mentioned also in the first half, they're doing all this without Gavin Lindemuth, who's going to be a key part of the underneath games. So, a lot to be excited about if you're an Eisenhower Knights fan for this season. Off to a good start at halftime, 49-29 here at Eisenhower High School. We'll step out for one more break and be back with the Acrisure third quarter. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off. If you're ready to buy or sell your home, Then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, they got into the second half pretty quickly here. Clarion-Limestone's first possession. Nothing comes of it, but Liam Hansen called for the travel. Even Clarion-Limestone's Brody Beggs looked like he couldn't believe that one. So, turnover there. The ball's going to go over to the Lions, trailing by 20 with 7:42 left in this, the Acrisure third quarter. Acrisure, with a location in DuBois, is the official insurance provider of your daily local and the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at acrisure.com/Mid-Atlantic. This three there by number 15, A.J. McCusker. But Clarion-Limestone, playing their own full court defense, comes away with a steal. But again, unable to connect, and Benton comes down with the rebound, gets it to Austin Hansen, and he'll push it up for the Knights. Hansen unable to finish. Hansen had a game-high 19 points in that first half. Benton trying to take a charge and does so. So Rylan Benton hasn't been able to get his shot to fall tonight so far, but he's really picked it up on the offensive end. That's the second offensive foul that he's drawn in this game. Benton inbounds to Liam Hansen, who will bring it up. Freshman gets it to Derek Geyer, around to Vine. Vine, nice over-under move, but it's not able to finish. The rim's unkind, and a jump ball called. Ball will stay with Eisenhower. Geyer will take the ball out underneath. Geyer off the screen, trying to drive, kicks it out to Benton. Benton fires for three, and there it is. Rylan Benton knocks down his first three of the night.
Changed his shoes.
Yeah, got the shoe back on, and it's all it takes.
No, he changed his shoes.
Oh, he did. Hey, sometimes that's all it takes. 7 points now for Benton in the game, and a 52-29 lead for the Knights. Craig scored 15 points for CL in that first half. Unable to finish there. Liam Hansen ahead to Benton. Benton going to pull up and try another one and knocks it down. He's making us look good, Lou. We said he's a streaky shooter, and there it is. Must be the shoes.
Spike Lee.
Figure out what he's wearing. He's going to get a shoe deal out of this one.
It's got to be the shoes.
It's got to be the shoes. 6:20 left in the third quarter. Benton's first two threes of the night have the Knights their biggest lead of the game, 26 points. And Austin Hansen ties the ball up with A.J. McCusker. And it'll go back to the Knights.
You can't dribble against that pressure defense like that. You got to pass the ball. Quick passes.
Yeah.
Break somebody to the middle. Break up the sides. You just can't.
First instinct is to try to beat it with speed and a dribble, and it just doesn't work. Heat check from Benton. And a foul, offensive, so.
Didn't make a difference.
Yeah. Not sure who that was called. It must have been Liam Hansen, yeah.
23.
Gives Eisenhower a chance to set up for the defense here in the full court pressure. Craig trying to dribble through it, as you said, and there it is again. Too many hands around. Geyer gets it to Liam Hansen. Underneath to Austin, back to Rylan Benton. Nice dump off to Austin Hansen for the deuce. Nice assist from Rylan Benton. Austin Hansen's got 21 points, and the Knights' lead has grown to 28, 57-29. And for the third time in this game, Rylan Benton takes the offensive foul. Knocking down threes. Now he's got charges in threes as well. His third charge taken of this first game. 5:51 left still in the third quarter.
Sometimes how you play defense gets you going on offense.
And a pair of shoes.
And a pair of shoes.
So an 8-0 run for the Knights out of the locker room, pushing an already big lead up to 28. Geyer wants to drive. Nice take from Derek Geyer. Usually does most of his damage from outside, but looked right at home driving there. 59-29 in favor of the Knights. Beggs out of control, will draw the foul. Liam Hansen down on the baseline, slow to get up. I think he might have got hit right in the...
Yep.
Yeah.
Right in the, right in the yup.
Right in the yup. Going to need a minute to walk that one off. And as he does, it looks like Gavin Reynolds is going to check in for him. But Hansen will limp off to the sidelines and take a breather. Knights on top by 30 here. 5.5 minutes left in the Acrisure third quarter. Brody Beggs is going to the free throw line. He's 2 of 4 from there tonight. 4 points on the night. Beggs' first shot, front iron, no good. I've noticed that the clock's not running and it's 30, so it must be 35. I'm going to guess that we are correct on that. Beggs' second shot is good. 5 points now for Brody Beggs and a 59-30 lead for the Eisenhower Knights. Hansen to Benton. Benton with another 3. It took Ryland Benton 1/2 of being in an Eisenhower uniform to start looking like the Youngsville player that he was. 3 3-pointers in this quarter, 13 points for the game, and a 62-30 edge for the Eisenhower Knights. Subbing in now, we've got Paul Mandeville, Hudson Haight, Josh Pickna in for the first time tonight. Reynolds and Benton will run the backcourt with 5 minutes and... oh, okay. I was wrong. That's the first time tonight. The clock is running now, so it must be 30 points. It was running during that whole timeout. So 62-30. Hudson Haight throws it right to Craig. Gets back, and you get the hoop and the harm for Craig. Craig now with, I believe that's 17 points. Yeah, first bucket of the second half. And it'll be Craig going to the free throw line with 4:44.
He made the basket.
Yep. So it will be 62-32 in the gym and on our scoreboard, and it'll be 1 shot for Craig. Shot's good by Craig. 18 points to lead Clarion-Limestone. And there's just proving your point, Lou. Like you said, you beat the press with passing. It's what they did right there, and Gavin Reynolds pays it off with his first field goal tonight. Craig thinking 3 on this one. No good off the iron. Haight comes down with the rebound. Gets it to Reynolds. And Reynolds, I think he got over and back. He just tried to make a move, but really didn't have enough room with where he was on the court. And the turnover for the Knights gives the ball back to Clarion-Limestone. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. The clock now running. As the Knights look to punch their ticket to the CRS Tip-Off Classic Finals tomorrow night. That game would be against Warren. And that'll be a hot ticket here in Warren County on a Friday night early in December. Unforced error by Beggs. Tried to make the pass to Ryan Miles, but Miles was thinking backdoor cut and nobody was home. More backcourt pressure from CL. Mandeville gets it to Pickna. Pickna unable to handle the pass. Craig tries to take it in, can't get it. Rebounded. Another missed opportunity. Craig with another rebound. 3 chances now. Still can't get it. The 4th attempt, no good. Seeing it in the 5th one. You give them enough chances, Lou, and eventually they're going to score. 64-35 on the 5th attempt of the possession. And another Knights turnover. Possession back to the CL Lions here, trailing 64-35 with 2:40 left in the Acrisure third quarter. Beggs gets it over across half court, gets it to Craig. Craig over to Parker. Parker for three. Front iron, no good. Nice rebound by Paul Mandeville. But CL able to knock it away from behind. Craig picks up, nice pass to streaking Parker. Parker unable to finish, but a nice look from Craig. Ball stripped away from Benton, out of bounds. Ball will stay with Eisenhower. And I believe Eisenhower, or rather Clarion-Limestone coach Patrick Craig wants a timeout here. 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in the Acrisure third quarter. Eisenhower Knights lead the CL Lions 64-35. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network. Back here at Eisenhower High School, it's a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. That's Ross Becker. Alan Siebert, Lou Vizza with you here at Eisenhower High School. Eisenhower with a 64-35 third quarter lead over the Clarion-Limestone Lions and a running clock, trying to set up an all-Warren County final in the CRS Tip-Off Classic tournament tomorrow night between the Eisenhower Knights and the Warren Dragons. They're 10 minutes game time away from that. Liam Hansen now running the point. Vine post up underneath, gets it back out to Will Mandeville. He'll pull up. A little strong off the back iron. Rebound by Craig for CL. Nice strong take, but Vine, great defense. Rebound picked up by number 11, Ryan Rinker. He'll move it over to Craig. Craig's got a three-pointer, no good. But again, the rebound, CL getting chance after chance. If there's anything that Coach Ryan Mangini for Eisenhower is probably not going to be completely happy with, it will most likely be the rebounding. What he will be happy with is the shooting. Derek Geyer's second three of the night. And somewhere there's a bunch of kids cheering. I can see the Eisenhower cheerleading section, which includes my lovely daughter over there doing 6-7. So I don't know why I'm even surprised. And my camera person, Nova. Can't escape it. Brody Beggs to the free throw line for Clarion-Limestone. Makes the first. Fourth trip to the line already for Beggs tonight. 67-35, or 67-36 now. Second shot for Beggs is good as well, so it's 67-37 here. Beggs has 7 points now. Fine picks up his dribble, but finds Geyer in the corner open. Unable to make that one fall. Nice defense by Vine, not letting Craig get out on the run. Final 35 seconds of the Acrisure third quarter. Eisenhower 67, Clarion-Limestone 37. Craig inbounds to Beggs. Beggs able to get it across. Dribbles all the way to the hoop and lays it in. So Brody Beggs with a nice take. 67-39 now in favor of Eisenhower. Liam Hansen for three. In and out. Final 2 seconds of the quarter. And the third quarter, they call a foul on that, Lou? I didn't see. Okay, so yeah. Third quarter going to come to an end. But that also would be the fifth foul of the quarter. So let's wait and see. There may be some free throws coming. We'll find out here.
No, they're going to shoot them. That was called before the quarter ended.
I thought it was as well. So
they got to shoot them.
So they're going to bring Bracken down to this end of the court. A little bit of confusion here. We'll get that under control, and we'll be back with more high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, the opening night of the CRS Tip-Off Classic. They did determine during that break that there was a foul called before the third quarter expired, and it was the fifth on the night, so it did send Clarion-Limestone's Brendan Bracken to the line. He made one of two. That puts the score at 67-40 with 8 minutes remaining in the as we get ready to start the fourth quarter, final quarter of the night here. It's the Potter County Family Campground fourth quarter. At Potter County Family Campground, your outdoor adventures start here with family and friends. We can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, RV, or on one of our camping cabins. We have a camping experience for you. Open year-round and located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check us out online at pottercountycamping.com. So fourth quarter underway, and it'll start with a pass out of bounds, but deflected by the Knights. Possession will stay with Clarion-Limestone. The Knights inching toward the finish line, and a meeting with the Warren Dragons tomorrow night right here at Eisenhower High School. It'll get started about 15 minutes after the consolation game, which appears it'll be between the Iroquois Braves and the Clarion-Limestone Lions. Eisenhower ball here. Austin Hansen rotating around to Benton. Benton's going to take an NBA range three and knock it down. 70-40. Benton found that shooting stroke at halftime, changed the shoes, picked up the defense, and here he is now. He had only 4 points at halftime, now has 16 points for the game. Trailing only teammate Austin Hansen, who has 21. Bracken inside. Ball almost went in off the ricochet. Hansen pushing. Nice spin move over, under. Vines there for the rebound and able to put it in. And Kamani Vine now has 10 points. He's in double figures in his first varsity game. And the Knights lead 72-40 with 6:28 remaining in this game. Turnaround from Craig, blocked by Vine. Bracken able to get the rebound. I believe they're going to call a foul here. I believe it's on Austin Hansen. The Clarion-Limestone ball underneath. 6 minutes and 19 seconds left in this contest. Open shot for Parker. Off the iron and over the back of the rim. Ball goes to Eisenhower. Clock still moving. Eisenhower on top, 72-40. Hudson Hates got it open three in the corner. Short rebound by Geyer. Now Hates got the ball. Battle continues, and we have a... Not going to call a jump ball. Or was it a jump ball?
Yeah.
I try to pay attention, but sometimes I can't tell if they're pointing that way because of possession or because there was a foul going that way. Beggs running the point for Clarion-Limestone. And there's going to be a travel called here on number 15, A.J. McCusker. 5 minutes and 6 seconds left. An impressive night for the Eisenhower Knights. And they have 4 new players coming onto the court. Paul Mandeville, number 1, Gavin Reynolds. Number 25, Lucas Steinberg, another freshman into the game for his first varsity action. 4 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. Eisenhower on top, 72-40. Clarion-Limestone still with the full court press. Craig gets it to Beggs. Beggs unable to make the shot. Battle for the ball between Reynolds and pretty much all of CL, and it ultimately goes out of bounds and goes to Eisenhower. Reynolds running baseline. Gets it over to Mandeville.
Get it to the middle.
Now they get it to Geyer. Back to the middle, as you said. Down to Will Mandeville. And Will Mandeville will put the shot in. His first bucket of the night. So another player in the scoring column for the Knights. So we move past the halfway point of the Potter Family Campground fourth quarter. The Knights comfortably in charge and on their way to a 1-0 start to the season and a showdown with the Warren Dragons in the CRS Tip-Off Classic tomorrow night. Shot made there by Craig. Craig's now got 20 points on the night. Actually 22. Going to have some more players checking in for the Knights. Josh Pickna and Ollie Boozer. Both players coming over from Youngsville for this season are in on the floor for the first time, while Pickna was in a little bit earlier. Boozer's first action. Craig trying to complete the three-point play, and he does. So 72-43 now, or 74 rather. Slacking on my scoreboard here. Mandeville looking for a shot. Nice job. Makes his second bucket of this late game here. 76-43 now. I think did they just give him 1 point for that? I'm so confused.
They changed it.
Okay. And another held ball. The clock's not running either. Supposed to be running nonstop, and they're not even running it when it's in play now. Still not running. Yep. And now the clock's running. It's opening day for everybody. For us, our extension cord, everybody. Team that's looked the least like its opening night is the Eisenhower Knights. Came right out of the gate, scored 28 points early and in that first quarter and never looked back. 76-43 here as we enter the final 3 minutes. Shot made by number 34, Paul Mandeville. So the last 6 points scored by the Mandeville brothers. It's 78-43. Boozer on Beggs. Beggs with the shot, and Boozer will be called for the foul. Beggs scores and will go to the line. 78-45 in favor of the Knights.
Now you stop the clock.
Must be playing catch up now on the clock. Front iron no good on the free throw. Rebound by Will Mandeville. Gets it to Lucas Steinberg, and the Knights will have another possession here. Final minutes of the opening game against the Clarion-Limestone Lions. Knights on top by 33. Nice ball movement by the Knights, just working on the clock here and finishing out this, what will become their first win of the season. Foul called there, committed against Will Mandeville. Ball will be underneath. Reagan Parker and number 15, A.J. McCusker checking in for the Clarion-Limestone Lions. Reminder, Lou and I will be back on the air tomorrow night at 5:45 with a pregame show for the consolation game between the Iroquois Braves and the Clarion-Limestone Lions. And then after the completion of that, at approximately 7:30, we'll have the CRS Tip-Off Classic Championship game, an all-Warren County battle between the Eisenhower Knights and the Warren Dragons. Should be a good one, and it should be a pretty full gym tomorrow night, I would assume.
Christmas parade, so get the older folks.
Oh, that's true.
We'll get the older folks.
Yeah.
the diehards.
The diehards will be here. Final minute of the game. Boozer's going to step up and take a shot. Unable to connect, but he will chase down a long rebound in the backcourt, and it's going to be called an over and back violation on the Knights. 45 seconds and counting. Final seconds ticking off here. Knights going to start the season 1-0. They were 16-10 a year ago and have their sights set even higher this year. A lot of good returning talent, a lot of talent coming over from Youngsville. And the first night, anyway, huge success for the Eisenhower Knights. Parker drives into the lane. He'll get a shot to fall. His second bucket of the night. And it's 78-47 here. Final 15 seconds at Eisenhower High School. Boozer to the corner to Will Mandeville. His shot's up. A little too long. Rebound by Clarion-Limestone. And that's going to do it. The Eisenhower Knights are going to move to start the season 1-0 with a 78-47 victory over the Clarion-Limestone Lions here at Eisenhower High School in the opening round of the CRS Tip-Off Classic. We'll take a short break, and we'll return with the Icy Ink post-game show and get you all set up for what you need to know for tomorrow night, second night of the Tip-Off Classic, back in 3.5 minutes here on the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off. If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information. If you want to enhance your skills or gain an entirely new skill set, now's the time to register for classes at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Take the next step in your career with welding and PA auto inspection certification classes, find out how to manage healthcare coverage with the Health Insurance 101 seminar, or grow your personal skill set with the digital drawing and painting class. Learn how to make college affordable with the Navigating Local Scholarship seminar. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register.
Back here at Eisenhower High School and the Icy Inc. post-game show. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza with you. The Eisenhower Knights defeat the Clarion-Limestone Lions 78-47 tonight at the to set up tomorrow night's championship game between the Eisenhower Knights and the Warren Dragons here in the CRS Tip-Off Classic. That game will be after the consolation game between the Iroquois Braves and the Clarion-Limestone Lions. That game will get underway at 6 p.m. This is the Icy Inc. postgame show. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Inc. at 814-688-0034 or visit them at icyinc.com. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy. Start with your Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. Score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta, hunterstation.com. So the Knights' 28 first quarter points jumped out to a big lead, 28-14. That lead swelled to 20 by halftime. It was 49-29 at the break. By the end of the third quarter, that lead was 67-40, and the Knights close out with a running clock in the final quarter and outscore the Lions 11-7, and the final score ends up being 78-47. A pretty balanced effort, really, all told, as we move on to the Warren Forest High Ed Council final stats. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit highed.com. So taking a look at Eisenhower's scoring, I mean, really, they had scoring up and down the lineup tonight. Many players in double figures. So we'll take a look at that right now. Austin Hansen led the way. I'm trying to do some quick math here. 21 points for Austin Hansen as he leads all scorers. Other than we'll get to the top scorer in the game in just a moment. Rylan Benton added 16 for the Knights, 10 points apiece for Kamani Vine and Derek Geyer, 7 points for Liam Hansen, 4 apiece from Paul Mandeville, Will Mandeville, and Gavin Reynolds, and a bucket also from Hudson Haight. Only 4 scorers for the Lions tonight. Paul Craig led the way with 23 points, 11 points from Brody Beggs, 9 points for Brendan Bracken, and 4 points for Reagan Parker as the Knights end up with the 78-47 victory. Tried to chase down our Icy Inc. player of the game, but the Knights quickly appeared or ran to the locker room. Lou and I talked about it. We're going to give the honor tonight to Eisenhower Jr. Austin Hansen scored 16 of his 21 points in the first half. We'll see if we can track him down. If not, we'll catch up with them tomorrow night. But again, Austin Hansen is our Icy Inc. player of the game. The Eisenhower Knights, again, a 78-47 winner over the Clarion-Limestone Lions, setting up tomorrow night's championship with the Warren Dragons. For Lou Vizza, this is Alan Siebert. Please join us tomorrow night for another doubleheader. Thank you for joining us and watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.